about famous artists that represent the arts and culture of our country, Colombia. Firstly, we are going to talk about Shakira.
No fighting.
We got the refugees
No
up in
fighting.
here.
No fighting. Shakira, Shakira.
I never really knew that she could dance like this. She make a man wanna speak Spanish. Como se llama? Bonita. Picasa.
A famous singer who represents all culture. Sometimes she mentions our country in her videos and also do typical dances, who make us important in front of the world. Colombian people feel proud of her about how Shakira has been working through the art, representing and letting up our country. This has been not easy because we always have been categorized with drugs and violence. From the different moments of our history, it is important that famous people like her do good things who change the stereotypes that has the country. In reference of the hosted model, Shakira helped us in the eating of Power Distance Index because Colombia has a high score in this criteria. That means that it's a country with social inequality. The fundamental issue is how the society handles the inequality, because the people see us as normal and never work for change it. Shakira has been doing a hard work for help the disadvantaged people who live in Colombia through her foundation, Pies Descalzos. In this way, she is making the inequality decrease. And that is a remarkable thing that she did. Other representative people don't afford anything to change. Has been not easy because we always have been categorized with drugs and violence. From the different moments of our history, it is important that famous people like her do good things who change the stereotypes that has the country. In reference of the hosted model, Shakira helped us in the eating of Power Distance Index because Colombia has a high score in this criteria. That means that it's a country with social inequality. The fundamental issue is how the society handles the inequality, because the people see us as normal and never work for change it. Shakira has been doing a hard work for help the disadvantaged people who live in Colombia through her foundation, Pies Descalzos. In this way, she is making the inequality decrease. And that is a remarkable thing that she did. Other representative people don't afford anything to change things like that are important for the development of the country. With her personal life, she is a big example about how we can grow up in the society, starting and using our knowledge to generate new opportunities for the others. It is important to mention that everything is a process, and that is what she has been doing in order to achieve her goals, making the world better for all of with things that she can do. Good morning. Today I'm going to
I want to
talk
ask. I know you like dessert. What's your favorite dessert when you're
Tiramisu. I love profiteroles.
Yeah.
I love I have a sweet tooth.
A sweet tooth.
Yes.
Very good. All right.
I love
And what is it? You brought us something. What is that?
Oh, yeah, you're gonna love this. You know
is
what? I
that?
was gonna bring you coffee. I always bring Colombian coffee.
Right.
But I had this one because just got it
What is
from
it?
Colombia. It's a dessert, Colombian dessert. I'm sure you don't
Have
know
you
how to
heard
do
of
this.
this?
No.
What is it?
It's you have to try it. You're not diabetic, right?
No, I probably will be after this.
Okay. You tell me what it is. We put this on cookies. We did like this.
You put down cookies?
On cookies.
You put it in between two cookies like an Oreo?
No, it's delicious.
No!
I mean,
What is it? Go ahead, what do you got?
It tastes like fudge.
pero este tipo no
Good night, everybody. What?
Careful, in case you knock yourself out.
Culture and arts around the world. Sofia Vergara is a famous actress who represents us in from the world. One of her famous work has been her character in Modern Family as Gloria Pichel, showing through this that the Colombian people is multi-active, and the characteristics are warm, emotional, loquacious, and excitable. Her first job was as a model for one of the most soda companies, which is Pepsi, and that made her popular. Her career is identified as a man career because she was achieving her goals like a competitive person, climbing in Hollywood world and Broadway to become the person that she wants to. However, Sophia, just like any woman, has gone through difficult times in her career. Sophia was diagnosed by cancer, but she got treatment and she's good right now. Colombia has a high score in masculinity. That means success and achievement are important. So Sofia Vergara represents her perfectly in that way. It's ironic that a person like her can be a symbol of mildness, instead of she must be showing herself in favor of femininity. Sofia has always been recognized for her beauty. In addition, she's been recognized as a collaborator and interesting by others and also the society. She favored poverty in the banquet. Retaking the idea, Sofia has always helped poverty. She assists several times in the year at two events. The first is Banquete del Millón, when she donated a lot of her money, and she also made a performance to Teleton. She is been in 2 years at Teleton USA, and she also helped in Teleton Colombia. Sofia represents our culture perfectly and make us be proud of her. So right now we are going to hear my classmate Maria Jose del Rio. She's going to talk about another person who represents our country and culture around the world. He is James Rodriguez, a soccer player.
I'm Maria del Rio, and I got to talk about the life of James Rodriguez and what he is recognized in the whole soccer world.
Miro para el cielo, ya somos más fuertes, 50 millones lo sienten, ya son 15 años, sufrimos, lloramos, hoy cambia la historia y me toca, las piernas me ruegan que no, pero el alma me ordena que sí, para esto nací, el mundo va a ver que por ti yo me muero, Colombia es mi patria, te quiero, no importa la historia, mañana la escribo de nuevo y el fútbol ya no será un juego, será la esperanza, Brasil es el sueño de un pueblo y en mis venas correrá fuego, persigo el balón con las manos en el corazón y asustado me mira el portero, las manos al sol y mi piel un impacto certero, yeah. Sube la mano y grita gol. Sube la mano y grita gol.
He was born in Cúcuta Norte, Santander, Colombia, July 12, 1991. From very small, he went to the city of Ibagué, where he lived his childhood, studied in the school Tolimense, and played soccer leagues during field of creation. Thanks to the support of his mother, Pilar Rubio Gomez, were part of selections Tolima children, and a good school of soccer of the city, where Owen played with the jersey number 10. In the court of the neighborhood Jardins and the rest of the city, but was in the Tolimense Academy of the Soccer, where it managed to obtain, next to its companions, the title of the pony football in the Cancha Martes in Medellin at age 12. Known footballing as James Rodriguez, or simply James, is a Colombian football player who played as a midfielder at Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga of Germany, loaned by Real Madrid Football Club. He is also international with the Colombian national team, of which he is captain. Received in 2009, 2012, and 2014 the prize of Prevailing Player in the First Division of Argentina and in the First League of Portugal. It was chosen in 2014 by the International Center of Sports for Spanish Studies, second best offensive midfielder in Europe, in addition to achieving the Puskas Award of 2014. Absolute international with the Colombian national team since it debuted in 2011, was the winner of the Golden Boot of the 2004 World Cup in Brazil after scoring 6 goals that allowed his team to reach their quarterfinals of the tournament, being today the best performance of the combined coffee in a World Cup. James is the greatest figure that represents the masculinity in Colombia, recognized like the hero of the sport kind of our country, the soccer. James is the largest figure representing masculinity in Colombia, recognized as the hero of our country's kind of sport, soccer. Football in Colombia is the most popular sport in the country, but it is not considered the national sport. This is due in large part to the greedy coverage of the media, to the popularity of its main teams, with participation in international tournaments achieving titles such as Copa Libertadores de America, and the ceaseless appearance of talented soccer players who took to the Colombia selection to 5 worldwide ones, of which James Rodriguez was part in the last edition. For this reason, many Colombian men are represented by James internationally. One of its many foundations around the country seeks to combat the loss of talent in Colombia, also launched a digital campaign to bring water to Guajira, taking obviously advantage of the numbers of followers who keeps abreast of his career through his busy accounts in different social networks like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Finally, yesterday on 11 July 2017, his transfer to Bayern Munich was made official for 2 seasons with option to void at the end of that period. He met there again with Carlo Ancelotti, one of his coaches at his stage in Madrid.